What if I told you you can handle your library's social media accounts in just 10 minutes a day? It's possible. We're going to talk about how to do it in this episode of the Library Marketing Show. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Angela Hursh, and I'm from the blog superlibrarymarketing.com. You can head there and click on the Library Marketing Show tab to suggest a topic for a future episode of this show, or to nominate your library or another library for Kudos for doing great work in library marketing. We're going to give away Kudos a little later in this episode. Before we dive into the big topic on how to handle your social media in just 10 minutes, please click on the subscribe button if you haven't already and you're watching on YouTube. If you're following me on LinkedIn, click follow so that you can get a notification when I upload these videos once a week. Don't want you to miss out on any advice that could be helpful to you. Okay, I know many of you are working very tight schedules. You don't have a lot of staff and you don't have a lot of time to handle your library's social media. But getting off social media altogether is just not an option for you. Number one, because we know that we can reach members of our community on social media, particularly those who don't regularly interact with our library in another way. Number two, your community really does expect you to be on social media, to be present and active and reachable. But you're just one person and you got 10 minutes a day. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to tell you how to break down that 10 minutes and how to keep yourself on track. First of all, if you really are pressed for time and you're really only one person and you really only have 10 minutes a day, to be honest, my personal opinion is pick one channel. Whatever channel it is in your community where you are going to get the most bang for your buck in terms of your 10 minutes of time. For some places, that's going to be Facebook. Other libraries, that might be LinkedIn. Other libraries, that might be Instagram. I don't care. It doesn't matter what platform. You pick a platform, but just one. Because if you try to post on more than one platform and you're only one person with 10 minutes a day, you are going to burn yourselves out and you're not going to do a good job. I want you to do a good job. So we're going to focus on one platform where most of our audience will be. Now you're going to take your 10 minutes a day. You're going to get yourself, your phone, put your timer on your phone, and you're going to split your 10 minutes up. The first 4 minutes of your 10 are going to be for creating a post. If your one platform is Instagram or Facebook, I want you to concentrate on posting to stories first. And then if you have time to do a regular longer post out of your 4 minutes, that's great. You can do that. Some people are really quick about posting on stories or posting on a regular post, and they can do both in 4 minutes. But if you need to be creative and take some time to put that material up on stories, focus on stories first if the platform you're using has stories. By the way, all of this, I'm assuming that you have created a graphic ahead of time. You're probably repurposing a graphic from something else, a poster or a flyer or an email, and you probably already have the text for it. So have all that stuff ready and then spend the first 4 minutes of your day posting to whatever platform you have decided to use. Number two, you're going to take the next 3 minutes of your day. This is going to take you to 7 minutes, sorry. You're going to take the next 3 minutes and you're going to reply to direct messages, comments, and notifications that were sent to your library. If you can pass those people off to a reference librarian or an email or a phone number, that's great. Just check your DMs, comments, and notifications to make sure that you have at least a little bit of a reply, a personal reply to everybody who reaches out to you in the last 24 hours. Okay, we're up to 7 minutes. We now have 3 more minutes left in our 10, and we're going to use those 3 minutes to engage with other accounts. Maybe your partners, maybe other libraries in your area. Maybe you had somebody who commented on your post and you want to reshare their post, and it's like a patron, like a regular library enthusiast. That counts as engaging with other accounts. And what that does is make sure your library's social media account gets in front of a new audience. So, reply to posts from your partner organizations or other organizations in your community. Reply to your users. Do that kind of stuff for the last 3 minutes. And that, my friends, is how you do social media in 10 minutes a day. Now, many of you probably have a little bit more time. I have a great infographic for you that was put together by my favorite place to find information on social media. That's the website Social Media Today. And it actually shows you how to do social media in 45 minutes a day or less. I'm going to put the link to that infographic down in the comments or the show description if you're watching on YouTube, comments if you're watching on LinkedIn. Let me know, okay, how much time a day do you have to do social media? And do you have like a process for that? Let's start a conversation in the comments. Share your expertise with our other viewers of the Library Marketing Show. Okay, it's time for Kudos. And Kudos today is going to the Niles-Maine Public Library in Illinois. I'm going to put a link in the show description on YouTube or comments on LinkedIn to an email that these folks sent out recently. They had a Maker Fest. And I know a lot of us are having a little bit of a problem getting people to come to programs these days. They had a bunch of different partners and vendors for their Maker Fest. And one of the things they did was solicit gift cards to give out. So if somebody came to the Maker Fest, they could register to win a gift card. It's a very simple idea, but it is really effective in driving attendance to those in-person events. And I used to work at a library in Cincinnati, and I used to ask our local stores. We have an ice cream shop here called Graders. They were really great about giving me gift cards for free, for nothing, because they like to be associated with the library. They like to help out. As long as you mention them in your promotional materials, they're usually really great about giving out gift cards. So all you got to do is ask your local businesses. I'm certain they'll be willing to donate, and that's a great way to drive attendance to a program. So good job, Niles-Maine. Remember, you can nominate your library or another for Kudos by going to superlibrarymarketing.com. That's it for this episode, but I have lots more advice. If you want to continue learning about library marketing, click on this video and I'll see you there.